Hello and welcome to Gardening at 58 North. In this video I'm going to be repotting my fuchsia plant here. So it's quite an unusual plant, this one, because of the way I've been training it. This fuchsia is a Voodoo variety, so it has very large flowers. There's no flowers necessarily at the moment, but it's got some nice flower buds just starting. So this one's quite unusual because of the way I've trained it. I originally trained it up as a standard, just a central stem, which was then going to branch out. But then I decided the flowers looked nice when they were hanging down, so I trained it horizontally. Trained it horizontally again, more horizontal lines at the top and even down at this level, but it's becoming too unwieldy, out of hand, so I decided just to turn it back into a standard. So I took off all the horizontal branches apart from these sit here. I've then been clipping the top here to make a nice kind of bush kind of shape like a standard fuchsia normally has, just nipping out the shoots every time that they don't have flowers on them and every time that they produce leaves, so that it'll become a nice bushy head. And what I did is I also did a bypass graft here. So I've connected this stem to this stem here, and it then makes one central trunk. So you can see there the two connect and then just make one trunk. So it's been suffering a bit recently. There's a lot of green fly on it, and I'm a bit loath to use pesticide. I only normally use pesticide as a last resort. You can see there's hopefully if it gets in focus, there's quite a bit of bad green fly up there. Just see there on the leaves, and there's also quite a lot of green fly underneath as well, so it's quite bad at the moment, but putting it outside, the hoverflies and the natural predators and ladybirds and things will deal with it. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to plant it in a bigger pot. As you can see, it's in a very small pot. If I pull it right up here so you can see it easier, you'll see the pot really is quite small for the size of the plant. So it's very top heavy. It has to lean against the window at the moment, and I'm going to be putting it outside because now is good weather for it to go outside. So I need to take it off this small pot and put it in a big pot so it doesn't get blown over by the wind. So I've got this pot ready. I've just used a rich multi-purpose compost because fuchsias like it quite damp, and so I don't need any like perlite or anything for making it free draining. And you can see here there's loads of lovely healthy roots, lots of white roots, so it's doing quite well at the moment. See there's a lot of healthy white roots, so it's a good healthy root system, so it should take quite well and quite quick. So I'll just check the height, adjust the base slightly because it needs to go a little bit deeper. And this pot is probably about 10-20 times the volume of the last pot, so this will encourage it to put on a lot more vigorous growth. I think at the moment the growth has kind of been restricted by the size of the pot, so I'm just going to have to make sure that's quite straight. Then start filling in with more compost. As I say, it's very rich multi-purpose peat compost with a mixture of peat and just normal compost. So just like watered down materials. I think there's some wood fibres in here which is apparently quite good as well. A bit of bark, but just generally it's a multi-purpose compost commonly found at the garden centres. So I'm just going to firm it down. I'm going to firm it down a little bit more than I would normally for repotting a plant. And the reason for that is because this is so top heavy. I need to make sure that this plant is going to be stable enough in its new home, especially as it's going outside where it can be quite windy here in Edinburgh. So I'll just make sure it's well firmed down. There we are. I'll just move it back now so you can see it better, because as you can see it's such a big plant, it's hard to see all in one go. So there we are, that's it already potted up. What I'll probably do is I'm probably going to have to adjust it slightly. You can see the left here is sagging slightly further down and the right there is slightly further up. So as this has a brace on this point, I'll probably have to put another brace here just to try and hold it up so that line there is nice and level. What I'll also do is I'll rotate this round so the sun's coming from the other side, because if you look you can see all the growth is growing towards us, and that's because it was growing towards the light. So I'll rotate it round, all the growth will then grow the other way, should make a nice even head and top. I'll probably also remove some of these side bits over here because they're really not really necessary. I want all the growth to go up to the top part of the plant. I don't really need any growth going to here or any of the lower section. If any flowers appear on these horizontal sections here and here, I will let them grow just as tiny shoots, and then as soon as the flowers are finished I'll cut them back, because I don't want any growth here that isn't flowers. I only just want flowers that hang down from there, and I don't want that to take away the energy from the main display at the top. So that's it for now. I'm going to have it on my balcony. Hopefully the green fly will sort itself out with some beneficial insects such as hoverflies and ladybirds. I normally have a lot of hoverflies on my balcony, so that shouldn't be an issue. And yeah, I'll give you an update in probably a month or two's time, and hopefully I'll have lots of lovely flowers on my fuchsia plant.